What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and dead. And just waiting hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and dead. And just waiting hard to Don't blame yourself for anything under you. What's really wrong with me is I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and dead. And you're playing hard to get. I'm head over heels for you in every way. And I'm stuck thinking about you every single day. I'm catching feelings like butterflies and dead. And you're playing hard to
What's going on, everybody? What's up, Fallon? Happy Sunday, happy Sunday. Yes, very rare, borderline undercooked Sunday stream. I had time, had a busy weekend, wanted to do something a little different. Let me know when the game starts up if the audio is a little low. I've been having like crazy audio issues the whole time. Like, I don't know if Fallon, if you were there for the last stream, my audio was just like cutting in and out, and like my noise gate was all fucked up. It was so weird. I had to correct it before the stream because it was still happening. But we shouldn't be having any such issues. All right, let's get started. We're playing as the boy Rawrschach. I don't know why. When I set the controller to first player slot, it wouldn't work. It would just say the controller's not plugged in. It was very weird. I've never experienced that before. This game is also really weird to play in co-op because whoever plays as Rawrschach is always on the left screen, and whoever plays as Night Owl is always on the right screen. But I'm not playing co-op, so that's not going to be an issue. But it's just an odd choice. So we're gonna play as the boy. We're gonna play as Alan Moore's most hated creation. I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. What's going on, Evan?
Sing Sing, dead ahead.
Black as Moloch's heart down there.
Attention, Warden. This is Night Owl. Rorschach and I request permission to land and lend a hand.
Permission denied. The last thing we need right now is you damn costume vigilantes interfering and making the situation worse.
I apologize, there is an intro scene, but it doesn't let you, like, it only plays when you boot the game, and it wouldn't let me just go back and play it again. But there's a riot at the prison, and they're going to stop the riot at the prison.
And my officers will shoot you.
Fine. If that's the way you want to play it.
Not the warm welcome we hoped for.
Alright, let's go. This game is so nostalgic for me. This is one of the first games I got with my own money that I got from a job that I was working. I saved up money, bought a PS3, and this is one of the first games that I got on it. I'm going to turn subtitles on, just so that you guys can see what they're saying while I'm talking over them. I don't know why they're not the default.
Rabbit dogs need to be put down.
So, as you can see, it's just kind of a beat 'em up. And you start off kind of like underpowered, but as you get more different combos to use. Once you have combos, it's broken. It's like, it's the easiest beat 'em up ever made, outside of like the final boss. Creates moral character with conviction. He hopes people see as an icky incel and hates that his objectively evil characters aren't seen as the good guys. The comedian did nothing wrong, true.
Wonder why it hasn't come on when main power cut.
Alright, we gotta look around. There's like little like tokens that you gotta collect that give you your new combos.
This is gonna hurt you.
Oh my god, he countered me and punched me in the kidney.
You're out of here.
Hell yeah. I like that the tutorials are written like Rawrschach's journal. The city is crawling with scum, all waiting for my justice. I don't think you can go faster than this. If I use a combination of attacks, I can deal out more damage. Must initiate consecutive attacks at point of impact. Yeah, we got the first combo. That's really complicated. Yeah, the combos work weird in this game. You have to hit the button for the second input right as it connects, or it won't work. Rocksteady did this? Were they who did this? Let me take a look at the box. Deadline Games. So not Rocksteady. Rocksteady did some like weird like police riot video game before Batman though.
What do you say we show Mr. Rawrschach the shower facilities?
What a homo.
Face up for real, pussy.
Here we go. We've successfully pulled off a combo. Wahoo! This game gets a lot of shit, but I actually like it a lot for a low budget download. What it was a download only episodic game at first, and then they released it on disc later. So the PS3 version is called The Complete Experience because you get both episodes, but you also get a Blu-ray copy of the movie. Watch men? I'd rather watch women, am I right, fellas? Just gonna use the basic square attack combo over and over again until we get another one. Eventually you get like a counter, and that's also really busted once you like figure out the timing for it. Oh yeah. That guy was just sitting in the corner, he wasn't even doing anything. This is also the first game I played that had kind of something like Arkham Combat, where like your character just kind of like attaches himself to the enemy character model and performs an animation. If only Alan Moore could see this is way better because it's good guys beating up bad guys and nuance is stupid. So true. There's no moral grayness here. Actually, I think there is. I think they try to pull like some like, I don't know, are these really the good guys type stuff near the end. Oh man, co-op doors, remember those? Did nobody tell Eleanor that superheroes are the good guys? That's really embarrassing. I mean, if you've ever read Supreme, he knows how to write like a good, like good, straightforward superhero story. Because that whole thing was just kind of like a riff on Silver Age Superman.
His own worst enemy. Up to us to put these animals back in their cages.
The combat on like the surface kind of looks like the Arkham games, but it's really not. It's more.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I don't know how to describe it. It's combo based. I don't know. If you see Rorschach like turning to the left a lot, that's just because the joystick on my controller is fucked up. I need to get a new one really bad. But I just Figured I'd go with the DualShock 3, because sometimes, like, these, like, third-party games freak out when you try to play them with the DualShock 4.
Random blackout and prison generator hit at the same time. Doesn't seem very random. Doesn't seem like coincidence.
It's cold in there, that's why he's putting his hands in his pockets all the time. Well, it is New York. That guy ran in and then he ran out. Wait, what's that? Oh, I got a throw. I forgot you got a throw move. I'm so excited. Give me 1 second. You know, I'm going to try... No, you know, I was going to try using the DualShock 4, but I'm not going to bother. Because the way this game's controller setup is weird that I don't know. Discovered that smaller scum dodge my heavy attacks. Should soften them up with fast attacks or combos first. Alright, where's the guys? I want to throw them over the edge. Yeah, that's the good stuff. More games need throw buttons.
Scattering light, hiding in darkness.
Oh, he lived. Hold on. Get up. Just casually killing people. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Now we're gaming. My mic is too low? Hold on. I lower the game volume, because... Like I said, I've been having, like, weird audio issues the whole time. I have no idea what's going on. It's weird. The only thing that would be better is if you could do that to an in-game Alan Moore. I mean, a lot of the guys have... The second stage, all the bad guys are bikers with long hair and beards, so they kind of look like him.
Prison guards not making much of an effort to contain this chaos. Hardly a surprise. Easy to collect paycheck when rats are in their cages.
That guy's just dead. Okay. There's toilet paper everywhere. They decided to TP the warden's office. These guys are really evil. It's really nice having Night Owl standing by for... Yeah, they made the game for co-op, but he's just... you know, it's a local only. Supreme was good. I did like Supreme a lot. Oh, yeah, we got the counter. Must dodge and serve them a fast attack. Alright, so if we can get the counter down, we're good. Rawrschach's journal. Right, Rawrschach can carry enemy weapons when he counters them. So that makes it even more busted. Oh yeah. No, the sound feedback for hitting them with that thing is actually pretty good. What is it trying to tell me to do here? Yeah, elbow him in the dick.
Cell block C is locked down. We'll need to get
Moral support is nice. Yeah, it's nice to have him there.
I'm guessing it's got a stand.
I don't think there's anything over here, but I'm gonna check anyway.
So it'll take us both to activate it.
I'm glad that they're lamp shading the co-op doors. Is this 60 FPS? No. Streamlabs is outputting at 60 FPS, but this is a PS3, early PS3 game, so this is a not stable 30 FPS. And I don't even think it's like a full 720p either. And all that screen tearing, that is not my OBS, that is not my capture card. That is just the game. Oh, early PS3. I miss you. I'm so nostalgic for how shitty you ran. I mean, the first game I streamed was The Darkness, which ran at like 10 FPS at the best of times. Oh, I gotta hold it.
The brave may be off streets, but once released, if anything...
I don't even think this game got got released on
This perpetual
PlayStation, or not PlayStation, PC, so I think you really just have to play it on console. You're probably better off playing it on Xbox. It's probably runs better or something.
The owl's gonna make somebody some sweet dick. No way you're getting out of here alive.
Oh, I can counter with the melee weapons, even better. Well, he tried. He just kind of like floated in the air behind him. What the f- That animation was so fucked.
I'm gonna enjoy gutting you, faceless.
Who said that? Is he dead? I'm gonna grab this one now. It's probably got more, I don't know, HP. Yeah, I let more guys out just so I could beat the shit out of them. Ultimate Alliance 1 on PS3 hurt me. Yeah, the Wii version runs better than the PS3 version of Ultimate Alliance. It's pretty crazy.
God, the entire cell block's on fire. This is gonna be hell, but we've got to make it through.
Oh, the fire kills you really fucking quick if you run in it. I remember.
seems work never done.
Alright. So, I hope you're enjoying this, because this is the entire game. You run into a room, you fight a couple of guys, you kill them, and that's it. The second level introduces big fat guys with more health. But, I mean, you know, I don't remember how old I was when this came out, but that was enough for me. He just died. He just stood in the fire and died. Oh, I think I heard Nolan North. I could really use a second combo right about now. What more do you need? True. It is essentially just like a 3D Streets of Rage when you think about it. You don't go to the North Pole and fight. No, you fight a big bald guy with a flamethrower at the end, and then in the second episode, you beat up a lady with big boobs. Actually, beat up a lot of ladies with big boobs in that one. But we got to play it in order. We got to do the first chapter, and the second one is like. They tried to do the episodic thing, and it was obviously that didn't work, because the second episode is way shorter, and that was all they did.
Rorschach don't look like much, but I seen him losing before, and it ain't pretty. That tastes like you don't care.
There's also, they do like a Streets of Rage thing, where like, Night Owl and Rawrschach fall out at the end. And if you're playing in co-op, you have to fight each other. And you realize that they obviously didn't balance this game for fighting each other, because all the player playing as Night Owl has to do is run. And Rawrschach can never hit him, because Night Owl runs slightly faster than Rawrschach.
Ready or not, Rorschach, here they come.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why they keep trying the episodic games. I mean, I would love for it to work. The idea of lower budget games being released in like pieces. I mean, it kind of worked when if you think about it. It worked in like the 90s with like shareware games like Doom and Duke Nukem. But like the Telltale stuff, obviously that didn't work because they went out of business. Sin got one episode and then canceled it. Half-Life, we all saw how that turned out. He's really useful. He's Night Owl is pitching in a lot. Okay, I hope you're not being facetious when you're thanking for his assistance. Yes, Bull Rush.
Justice, fair trial, jury of peers, incarceration, rehabilitation. Only thing being rehabilitated.
I think this is the only game Patrick Wilson has ever done. I mean, Jackie Earle Haley was in. He was in The Evil Within. And he was Freddy Krueger in Mortal Kombat 9. I don't know who it's telling me to press triangle on. Oh, it's this guy on the ground. Hell yeah. Oh, that's... Oh man, that guy's head exploded just by being in proximity of Rawrschach punching some concrete. Yeah, it's kind of like a proto-Arkham type thing with like the fixed animations, but they didn't quite get it down so the models separate pretty easily. They can work, but devs need to not tell people it's episodic. They just need to drastically lower the scale of their games. Pretty much. I mean, isn't that essentially what Life is Strange is? Yes! We got a heavy combo. Good, good, good. There's actually a trophy for speed running the game in like an hour and 20 minutes. I've never been able to do it. After multiple attempts, the sewer level always trips me up. Like a Dragon games are so successful, and there have been 21 of them in 20 years because they reuse a ton of assets. They reuse the entire map. Niall, what the fuck are you doing? Where are you? He's probably like stuck somewhere. Oh, he's just over there. Oh good, I'm glad you could rush to my aid. I'm just like getting caught up on all the level geometry. It's so this game is very like, I don't know how to describe the controls. They're very like heavy. I mean, the crazy thing about the Yakuza game is that they have like Metal Gear Solid tier like amounts of cutscenes, and they've somehow managed to keep that shit going for 20 years. Every Western dev needs to fire 75% of their staff. Yeah, there's a lot of what I assume are just email jobs working at game studios now. I like that he's able to say that as the baton is being like bashed on the back of his head.
You know, Rawrschach, I'm starting to come around to your way of thinking. It seems like there are just too many things going wrong around here at one time for this to be a coincidence.
Wait, I think there's a secret over here. Some of the levels actually have secrets. It's not just like a straight corridor. And they do make you split up from time to time.
No way you're getting out of here alive,
I think I've only played the second episode of this. That guy's just like not animated at all. I think I've only played the second episode of this game maybe like twice. I played the first episode a million times. This was like me and my brother's like one of our co-op mainstays for a while. Right, we got multiple combos. We can mix it up.
What the hell? That explosion came from the shower room. Why would fire cause it to...
Uh-oh. There was a little shower business going on. I assume that was supposed to be his neck snapping, but that didn't look like that at all. Marathon does look terrible, and I really like those original Marathon games, so that's really a shame. Like, I was... You know, you hear a Marathon, like, reboot, and you think, oh man, it's getting the Doom 2016 treatment, and that's not what it was at all.
Seems like someone has orchestrated this, but I can't quite put my finger on it yet.
Just sipping my coffee. Why do I have a brother? Because I am Irish, so I have a lot of siblings.
whoever sabotaged those generators sure knew what they were
Keep
doing.
your hands where I can see them, damn it. You were warned to keep out of this. I ought to arrest you both.
No need to thank us. Just doing your job.
I take it you've got everything under control, right, Warden?
No thanks to you. But all the prisoners are back in their cells and accounted for. Except one.
Which one? Big figure?
No. It's Underboss.
Him? We put that gorilla away in '66.
Smarter than I remember. Used riot to...
I'm pretty sure Underboss is like only briefly mentioned in the book or the movie.
I guess it's up to us to bring him in again.
You two aren't going anywhere until we sort out how much damage your meddling caused.
Sorry guys, no big blue dick in this game.
And Silk Spectre, I see.
Can we be of any assistance?
Maybe 5 minutes ago.
Sorry, there was a cyclone threatening Sri Lanka to be dealt with.
Are you all right?
Fine. Porting always makes me queasy is all.
You're certain that we cannot be of service here?
Nah, we were
I have to clean out all this TP in my office.
Absolutely. No.
They wanted to have Fortnite colors everywhere, but decided to go with a very dark, colorless camera filter. Yeah, I mentioned to JD Cowan, it looks like that 2012 Syndicate game
He might have been able to
mishmashed with Mirror's Edge, and not in a good way.
Use a drink, Daniel. Here the rum runner's always open.
More is convulsing as someone plays this game that completely misses the point of his book to make it the thing it was making fun of. Hey, it's a fun game. You know, it's not the worst beat 'em up I've ever played.
Couldn't park any...
And they put in a lot of work to make the cutscenes look like the motion comic.
attention if we... Now what?
Come on, baby. This won't hurt. Wanna bet?
I don't know if I'd say they're quite as stylish as the Ghost Rider game's motion comic cutscenes.
Gonna make this little piggy squeal. Your ass is mine.
Oh my god, Yuri Lowenthal. I like that they couldn't be bothered to get, what is his name? Billy Crudup and Malin Ackerman as, Silk Spectre and Dr. Manhattan. I mean, they're only in, like, one cutscene.
Heading to Rum Runner while Underboss could be just about anywhere.
But still, you went out of the way to get fucking Patrick Wilson, who has never been in a video game
I
since.
suppose you're right. That bar is like a
The vibe for this level is pretty peak. It looks really
Someone
good.
there is bound to have a clue to Underboss's whereabouts, but we don't have a lot of time to mess around.
He always says he spits venom at these things, like, all the time. Let's take a look. Let's read some stuff. What's the lore here? You know, this is a pretty good looking game, all things considered. What is it, like 2009 this game came out? I think from here on out there's a lot of points of no return. I forgot there's a lockpicking minigame! Oh boy, and it's hard too. Alright, that was an easy one, thank God. I think you need to do that to get certain upgrades. Or is this the way I'm supposed to go? I don't know! I don't know! I guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, here we go. My rage meter. No, there's lockpicking minigames later in the game that are really like they're fucked. They're hard. It's really something. Who doesn't enjoy a good lockpicking minigame? There we go. It's that little fucker that's getting me. Damn it! Just one more. I also don't think this is Unreal 3.
You'd think that with Underboss on the loose,
Look, there's Alan Moore.
would be keeping a low
He's wearing
profile.
sunglasses.
What if none of the
Or is that
users
Dave
saw
Grohl?
what's
You
going
decide.
on?
Not
I like his Rorschach noises. Oh, he took out the other two guys. See, Night Owl can help. Oh, I missed a Rorschach token. I gotta go back. Oh yeah, we got a big boy combo now. That's the guy from Ride to Hell Retribution. I want to play that game so bad, man. How about them $80 games? The only non-Nintendo system I own was the Vita, and I'm not getting a Switch 2 until they drop the prices or I can get used copies half. I mean, if I'm excited enough for a game, I will buy it. Like, Metroid. I'll probably just get the Switch 1 version. But he's already fighting them before the fucking cutscene ended. Do I think I'll stream Chrono Trigger one day? I'll have to think about it. I don't know how interested people are in watching JRPGs as much as I like them. Yeah, that's a good combo. I like that one. But $80 games, I'm fine with like variable pricing for games. But, you know, that game better be fucking peak. That better be the best game I ever played in my life if you are charging me $80 for it. And Metroid Prime might be. I'll be honest. I assume it will be very good. But, like, if I spent $80 and I came home with a copy of, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a game that I don't like. I like most games. If I spent $80 and I came home with a copy of Hunted the Demon's Forge, I would be pissed. He'd meticulously spend time on... Yeah, I know. I mean, in the movie, Night Owl gets home and just sees that Rorschach fucking kicked his door in. He didn't pick the lock. I also like that the heads-up display is done in the style of, like, the logo. I think that's pretty cool. Look how slow they punch you. It feels like that wouldn't even hurt. I don't know why Rorschach has to do, like, a little spin every time you counter someone, but... if it works, I suppose. Oh my gosh, that's Styx Exenhammer! He's just standing there while the guy punches him in the face! Come on now. I couldn't even say... that game has just, like, left my mind. It's so weird, like, well, it says a lot that a lot of games come out that I've forgotten. But if I played Concord, I think I might even have liked it. This is the most awkward one of his finishers, because his fists aren't, like, quite closed, so it just kind of looks like he's digging his fingers into their eyeballs. Here we go. We got split up.
Two heads better than one. Let's split up. Cover larger area. More practical.
Yeah, I'll do that in a second. I want to see if I can find any collectibles first.
Down the alleyway. I'll take the high road thanks to my grappling gun and catch up with you later.
We got anything? No? Doesn't seem so. Retro Studios had like 5 years between Tropical Freeze and Prime 4 restarting development with nothing to show for it, so I don't know why people have so much faith in them. I don't really have faith in them specifically, but in Nintendo making sure that the fucking game is finished and good and polished, I do have faith in that. Like, I'm really trying to, like, think of, like, outside of Star Fox Zero just sucking balls, like, Nintendo games don't really have, like, issues with being done. Like, I think maybe there's that one soft lock issue in Twilight Princess. Why would you do that to Wings of Redemption, Rorschach? Yeah, we got a baseball bat now. That's some good shit. Here's praying marathon flops. Is it free to play or is it like $60? Because like there is not a single multiplayer game on Earth that is worth $60 out of the box. Smart enemies keep... I'm sorry.
Now I know why smart enemies keep the good weapons for themselves. They deal out extra damage if I use heavy attacks with big weapons.
Nostalgia. Amiibo Festival, Devil's Third, Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I mean, Devil's Third was like Nintendo picked up publishing for that game. They didn't really like develop it. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. I don't play any. I barely buy Mario stuff, man, so I couldn't tell you if any of them have been bad recently. There was a lot of people. There's like a big contingent of people who really didn't like Odyssey for some reason. I mean, it's too long, but I mean, other than that, I really liked that one. And the jump up Superstar song is like really gay. No, now I'm beating up Movie Bob. No. $40 for 3 maps and 1 game mode. Oh, that's for Marathon. Yeah, no, that's atrocious. Full game's title is The Last Hero of Nostalgia, and you play as the stick figure in a decaying world of pixels. I mean, if it's good, it's good. How does the rage mode work? I forgot.
Can unleash all my pent-up rage at once, but only when meter is full and starts flashing. When in rage mode, I deal out more damage and move faster. Take the filth down quicker.
Movie Bob is in my walls, yeah. I mean, I bought Mario Wonder and I was, like, not impressed. I'm sure for people who really liked Mario side-scrollers, it's like a masterpiece, but it's not for me. I accidentally hit the square button because I thought I was just going into a fight. Alright, let's try Rage mode. Ultra Instinct Rorschach. Rorschach can't decide who he wants to attack. Oh, we got Nazis in here, guys. We're gonna have to punch a Nazi. Oh my gosh, it's the anti-thinker.
Hey Chief, I'm in your gay-ass comic book video game.
I get the feeling that these biker types feel like we're invading their territory.
Well, I'm gonna go over here. Maybe there's a collectible. I don't want to miss anything. Because all the collectibles are actually useful. They're all new combos or health boosts or stat boosts, so you actually want them. What did he even do there? Did he, like, knee him in the dick, like, 5 times? What was that? Oh, man, yeah. No, if this was, like, a Dynasty Warriors game, Rorschach would definitely have the grease splash. Like, that would be, like, one of his, like, Muso attacks. That's another series that I can't really stream, because, like, who wants to watch me press the square button 500 billion times? I mean, I guess you are now. Look, this one section looks a little different, and it actually looks quite good.
Streets belong to city. Streets like this
When the frame rate is stable.
Now scum like this corrupts them. But scum can be most things.
Oh, he started talking over himself. I bet we can make it all the way through episode 1 today. 'Cause it's very short. I don't want to. Kieran's screaming. Kieran is screaming. No, he's streaming at 4 o'clock, so I don't want to, you know, override him. I don't want to steal any of his viewership. Roar. So Night Owl doesn't dodge and counter, he just uses like a block. So they at least put an effort to make them play differently. So it's not like you're just playing as... It gives you a reason to replay it, or like it gives your second player something to do. You're just here to speak ill of Alan Moore. Look, it is funny to make fun of him, and he's like really dumb when it comes to signing contracts, but I do like his writing. He's done a lot of good stuff. No, not Metal Jesus Rocks. I could like for every one of these guys that shows up, I could think of some fat YouTuber that they remind me of. No multiplayer games worth $60. What about tabletop games? If I can get like 4 2-tier decks for a trading card game for $60, I'd buy that. I think tabletop games are worth more than an online multiplayer game. Like an online multiplayer game, it's just like, if you're not buying a physical copy, which why would you, because it's an online-only game, you're just buying a digital file. It should not be $60. His billion-page novel called Jerusalem, I own a copy of it. I haven't read it yet because you have to read The Voice of the Fire first, and the first 40 pages of The Voice of the Fire are just caveman talk. It's not even like English. It's like me eat berries and get diarrhea and shit. It's insane. It's like an actual crazy person wrote it. So I never finished it. I got like 20 pages in and I was like, I have to stop. But speaking of Jerusalem, for some reason on the side of the book cover there is a giant dick. So that is on my bookshelf and you can see it. It's very weird and I don't know. I'm sure there's some super insightful Gigamind wizard man reason for that, but it wasn't necessary, I don't think. He bounced! Almore does that whole thing, he'll start off a chapter with characters speaking in a different language, like it's Swamp Thing. Yeah, that's fine, but like for like an eighth of your book? A novel? It doesn't even have like pictures, you have to like just kinda like parse out what's happening. It's insane. So I always thought his dialogue was very good. So it's like, oh, I can't wait to read a book of his, because then I don't have to deal with all the pictures. I can just deal with the dialogue, and the first attempt did not go well. Oh, that's really Wings of Redemption. Where's Night Owl? Is he fighting some guy in a corner over there? He's whining that I'm not helping him. I'm just gonna watch how this plays out. Take a sip of my coffee. See, Night Owl, you can fight the bad guys.
Hey, 2 heads are better than 1. If we split up, we can cover a larger area.
He tends to be a guy that spends way too much time fixated on a theme while his carpet goes on vacuum. Yes. So, I'm sure he thought that was a really cool idea to have 40 pages of caveman talk, but you know what? It wasn't fun to read. It was really not fun to read, so I had to stop. What do I think about Kojima putting in boss battle skips in Death Stranding 2? I mean, if the bosses are as bad as Death Stranding 1, it's for the best. I remember that big whale boss that you have to do near the end of the game on a time limit. That was the worst part of the game. And then all the other bosses are just, like, fine. They're not really, like, hard or anything. But that one in particular, like, if I could just skip that would be the only thing keeping me from giving that game a 10 out of 10. I loved Death Stranding. But that boss was doo-doo butt, caca shit. Okay, I'm not gonna do that because I'm pretty sure you die if you drop like 5 feet in this game. I'm not risking it. He at least only did 40 pages of that. There's this one book called Naked Lunch that's incomprehensible from start to finish. Oh, that's fun. Sorry, Nolan North. Oh, that was Razor Fist! I don't know what the fuck Rawrschach was just doing right there. I wonder what Razor Fist thinks of Alan Moore. He probably doesn't like him because he doesn't like anything. If it's not Elric of Melnibone, he doesn't give a fuck. Which is fine. It's fine to have your hyperfixations. They made a movie that is more coherent but with the same name. Well, then it's not a very good adaptation now, is it? That's not Razor Fist. That's Razor Fat. Why did that guy like cover his face? You'll get him someday, Night Owl. Wait, is there anything over here I can collect? Night Owl, you take care of that guy while I look for collectibles. No. You got some fucking nerve. Yeah, Alan Moore would not like this game. He would be very displeased. It probably displeases him to know that someone somewhere is playing it. Like he can feel it in the Force, like someone's playing that fucking Watchmen video game.
The city gets more brutal every day. Animals are taking over zoo.
Right now, we've got more important things to deal with.
Top story, Ozymandias has captured the notorious King of Skin. We go now to Jody Kramer on the scene for an exclusive interview with the famous crime fighter.
Pathetic showboater can't resist camera. Could have been best of us. What a waste.
We all have choices to make, pal. We can't condemn him for his.
Can't we?
Oh, please, man, no trouble. I just got the place patched up from the last time you was here.
I can't make you any promises.
Going somewhere.
I don't know nothing. Honest.
I don't know nothing.
At first.
Underboss just broke out of prison. He had outside help. Who was it?
I got no idea.
Fine. Let's play some pool. You be cue ball. I'll break.
No, wait. I'll talk.
Quickly.
Word is, it was Jimmy the Gimmick. He messed with the prison's power grid somehow.
Not surprising. Jimmy likes to play both sides of the fence. He'll supply arms to thugs, government black ops, hell, the Girl Scouts if they pay him enough.
What rock is Jimmy hiding under these days?
The old amusement park, I think. You know, the one they're gonna tear down? But you didn't hear it from me, okay? I got enough trouble with that. Huh? Oh, jeez. I think I wet myself.
I would not loudly say that in the middle of my, like, shady bar. We're going to the old amusement park.
Rawrschach's journal. Industrial dockline area.
Wait, we're going to like docks. Never mind.
Like others, home to depraved filth.
All right. I'm gonna top off my coffee. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I got my coffee. Let's continue. All right, so wait, we're at the docks. Well, there is the amusement park in the background. You can't really beat Edge Kino if there's no scary amusement park. So yeah, episode 1 has 5 chapters. So we're on chapter 3 already. There's the docks, then there's the sewer, then there's the final stage, which is on like a semi-constructed skyscraper. Oh, fuck, I don't remember the screen tearing in this game being this bad. But then again, neither did I remember that for Never Dead. Man, that was rough. Oh, the Top Knots gang from, they're from the comic and the movie. They killed, what's his name? Hollis Mason. Right. Wow, that guy kicking the shit out of me. I don't want a bottle, I want the crowbar.
Ready or not, Rawrschach, here they come.
Area attack. It's not as good as the other one. Let's try it, though. Or just get my fucking head caved in. Oh, I guess I'll waste my entire rage meter on a finishing move. These glass bottles never break. Look at that guy. You got him. You got him, Night Owl. You'll get him eventually. Oh, he just died. Okay. Sure. I'll take it. Okay. Let's pick this lock. Well, you know what? Let's look over here real quick. I think downstairs is the way I need to go. I don't miss this kind of game design where there's like a point of no return, and you can't explore the environment if you like make one wrong turn and it just like fucks you over. I hate it. No fuck. Whew. Can we do it? Can we hit it? Can we hit the goal? Fuck! It can't be done. It can't be done. Alright, I didn't pick... Did I pick any locks? I picked one lock in the last level, right? Fuck. This is so hard. Let's see. This one is a problem. Come on. I don't understand the rules of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if watching me pick locks is very boring. But we gotta get our upgrades. The final boss of this game is actually hard. Like, he like, as easy as it is to just kind of, like, wail on dudes with the combos, the final boss can actually kick the shit out of you pretty easily. I just need this fucking one, and it keeps getting the other one. A little lower. Please. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's try that. And then this. Oh, thank God. God bless the goal. I'm just getting angrier and angrier every time I pick up one of these little notes off the ground.
Give me the gimmick. He'll know whereabouts of Underboss. Need to find that canary and make him sing.
Learned today that the smart enemies keep the best weapons for themselves. They are dangerous. I need to take them down with combos or my special ability.
Yeah, that's the game. That's the game. We're 3 levels in. You don't need to tell me that. Fucker didn't show. I think he must have a life. I mean, most people do. Sundays are usually one of my busier days of the week. I'm usually doing a lot of errands. So, the fact I took time to stream is, like, really, like, unusual.
Looks like more assholes up ahead. Be careful.
Hell yeah. I'm so good at this game. So for an area attack that did like no radial damage, that was really, really pointless. This guy's taking like 100 crowbar shots to the nuts. I like that the music has a little bit of a gong because they're the top knots, you know? So fitting. I thought that guy was just really big. He's just standing close to the camera. I don't know what that was either. Did you like karate chop him in the throat? Night Owl's really having a fun time with that guy. Let's see how he does. Oh, he got him. He didn't even finish him. Thanks for nothing. Alright, so that's obviously the way forward, so I'm going to go this way. Nothing here. Just have, like, some boxes in their way or something. Like, why have all this open space with nothing in it? I mean, I like the way the environments in this game look, but it's just like, I don't know, it's a waste. It's a waste of resources. I do like the rain effects in this game.
Containers. Perhaps crane is operational. Can you get up there, Dan?
Well, Night Owl, are you gonna do anything? Oh, he's going over there. Yeah, look at him. He's moving.
I haven't been down here at the docks for some time. From what I can see, they've really deteriorated over the last few years.
Still as functional and busy during day as used to be. Yet the remote location clearly suits needs of criminal element.
Oh my gosh, those guys came out of nowhere. They all sprint in off screen.
Come on. Give me another reason. Come here.
I like that you can interrupt your combos. It's kind of busted. But, I mean, what isn't busted in this game to some extent? That's fine, I'm fine with it. I want to throw more guys off ledges, but they're mostly big fat guys I can't grab. Shut the fuck up, Night Owl. Camera like so far up, like what is this, Ultimate Alliance? Whoa, you can throw the fat guys. This changes things. Really? It doesn't look like anything's happening over here. Come on. What do I gotta do to pick up the fat guy? Alright, I stunned him. Let's try to grab him now. Yes! Awesome. Awesome.
Hang on a sec. I think I can get up to the crane's controls and use it to move this container.
Alex Jones was so real when he said, "These are child-level concepts that adults don't understand." Was he talking about Watchmen? Nice job. Nice job, Night Owl. Let's see if there's any collectibles. There are no collectibles. What do I have to do to pick up the fat guy? Be an 8 out of 10 woman under 30. You didn't know there was a Watchmen game? Oh man, you're missing out. Or maybe you're not, but I really like it. It's a very basic beat 'em up. That guy wasn't even doing a move and I countered him. Alright, let's try to throw more people off the pier. That guy wasn't even swinging at me! Fortunately, no one in New York can swim. I can verify this. Got his ass. Nice. He was talking about the Star Wars prequels, but it's applicable to so many things. Okay.
I think we need to hit these levers simultaneously in order to activate.
Wow, thanks, Night Owl. We haven't done this before. I'm really glad you told me how this works. I wonder, maybe, to get the speedrunning trophy, you have to throw enemies off of ledges.
I hope that finding Jimmy the Gimmick will actually lead us to Underboss. He could be anywhere by now.
Then sooner we find Gimmick, the better.
That's for certain. But once we find him, can we get what we need out of him? He's as shifty a character as...
I don't think graphics needed to get better than this. We just needed to have rain realistically trickling off of a leather jacket and a fedora, and graphics were perfected. We didn't need any later generations of consoles. New Yorkers can't swim, so that's why you can't swim in the GameCube-era Spider-Man 2 game. True. Could you even swim in Spider-Man 3? I don't remember. I know you couldn't in Ultimate Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2. This guy's shirt have like an upside down anarchy symbol? What is that? Did anyone in the chat read, do they think the British SNL is going to be in York, or are they going to put it in London? They're going to put it in London. Come on now. Has anyone in the chat read Doomsday Clock? I read it, and I barely remember what happened. Like, what was that, like 10 years of build-up for that? The entire DC Rebirth shit was just to make just so Jeff Johns could do Doomsday Clock. And you know, a lot of the Rebirth stuff was pretty good, honestly. I'm not like, I don't really read comics anymore, but I really liked like Green Lantern was good. A lot of Batman was good. Whether you like Tom King or not, a lot of that Batman run was pretty good. At least early on. And then it kind of like petered out. I actually kind of want to read that Absolute Batman, where he's just like fucking massive. That one looks kind of neat.
Maybe these guys will just let us pass.
Is he alive still? Yeah, he's still alive. Okay, he's dead now. Okay. Oh, that guy's got like a Sharingan on his shirt. We got Naruto fans in here. And they have the exact physique you would expect of a Naruto fan. The only good comics ever are the Rippaverse. So true. Who hasn't read every issue of Isom? Get out of the chat if you haven't. Real Isom heads, tap in. You enjoyed some of Scott Snyder's New 52 Batman? The only Batman of his I've read was all the shit around like the Batman Who Laughs, which is like the worst thing ever. He's just like it's like what if Batman was the Joker? And he does well. For one, he wouldn't act at all like the Joker or Batman. So he's just like a guy who's really smart. Oh, I forgot you could climb pipes. Come on. I guess I gotta drop this. Why won't it let me climb the pipe? Maybe there's like a thug around here that is kicking the shit out of Night Owl.
Rawrschach, if you can find a way inside the building, I'll wait here and make sure the...
Someone was wearing a Sasuke curse mark shirt on in the Squid Games reality show. Cringe. Was he white? I feel almost embarrassed that I know anything about Naruto. Climbing up or down small ledges is easy. Well, we're introducing this halfway into the game. Why? Why are we doing that? He was a white guy with a beard. Okay. One of the expected phenotypes.
Let's get moving.
Never seen it, but Naruto seems kind of cool if I ever had the time for it. He's got a really annoying voice, and that's both in English or Japanese. So, you have to tolerate that. Why am I playing the Watchmen game? I don't know. I kept talking about it on stream, and everyone was like, "Oh, you should play it." And I was like, "Okay, I have free time." Why not? It's like, this game is like 3 hours long max. Oh my god, Rawrschach, I need you to dodge already. I think your health just regenerates. Like, I don't really, like, at any point see it, like, health items or anything. Joke's on you, buddy. I did a little spin move, and so your attack did nothing to me. Alright, let's see how Night Owl's doing. Is that guy alive? Yep. Oh, you just crushed his skull. They need to make a new, better Watchmen game. No, I think it's fine. Watchmen doesn't really need a game. They should just put Rawrschach in things. There's like a leaf texture like floating in front of the screen, and it's really distracting me. I'm running from Duke Nukem Forever. No, I want to... That's going to be like one of my like main streams that I do like consistently. I want that to be a whole thing. Like, this is something I could just like squeeze out in an afternoon, you know? I want you all along for the ride when I decide to suffer through Duke Nukem Forever.
Find a way to open it from the other side.
Let me take a sip of my coffee. Okay, back to it. Talk to it.
Why does he hide his face, man?
Platinum Duke Nukem Forever? That's not something I could do on stream. That'd be like Carl Jobs getting like 52 seconds in GoldenEye or whatever the fuck that stupid thing he did that made him cry on stream. Now I could Platinum Sonic Unleashed on stream. It would be an ordeal, and there would be, like, tears and screaming and violence, but I could do it. Oh my god, these guys are beating the fuck out of me. And the funny thing is, I don't own Duke Nukem on PC. I own it on PS3, so you guys would, every time I died, some bullshit death, because that game is like half-assed, unfinished design, you guys would get to sit there with me for a solid like 15-20 seconds while it reloads the checkpoint. Alright, what am I looking for? There's probably like a tiny little thing on the wall or something. Oh, I was supposed to let him in, and I just didn't. I just fought those guys all by myself. The internet's flip on Billy Mitchell is the stuff of supervillain monologue, they will hate you eventually legend. I mean,
Wait here.
I never hated him. Because it's like, what the fuck do I care about a Donkey Kong score? Good for him. And good for him for wanting to defend his title. That's pretty admirable. You gotta, you know, you gotta be a bit of a jerk if you want to be a real gamer, you know?
See you again, partner.
Just 5 seconds, relax. Oh, what's this? The switch over here. But I have to kill these fat people before I can press it. Everyone was Team Carl. I never gave a fuck about that guy. I didn't hear about the Billy Mitchell thing until after the lawsuit was settled because I don't follow Carl Jobs. He's just kind of like a... He's like a non-entity in my YouTube browsing. Hello, you absolute legends.
Chaotic. Anarchic. What causes beings such as these to deviate so far from society's status quo? Product of broken homes, probably. Raised in streets.
So what does that say about our society and its ability to look at...
The issue is that Billy has sued like 50 people. Yeah, I mean, you know, vexatious litigants are not fun. We live in a society. Can you imagine if you could play as Jared Leto Joker in this game? That would be fucking awesome. Imagine the Jared Leto Joker hanging out with Rawrschach. That would be a match made in heaven. Rawrschach design is awesome. Why does it look so good? I can't even explain it. It shouldn't when it's just a trench coat and an odd mask. They did so good animating the mask too. Look at that. It's just a mirrored shifting texture, but it looks really good. What does that say about our society? Rorschach, we live in a society.
Gamers rise up. This post sponsored by Gangweed.
What is this guy doing? I can't hit him. There we go. I feel like he barely does that finisher. Someone made a real version of that mask. Oh yeah, that was a while ago, right? It was pretty cool. And I'm sure Alan Moore was pissed off about it because he doesn't like anything. I don't want anyone reading my comic books or enjoying them. There should be at least 15 Watchmen games. They should be open world, and Rorschach should have to climb towers to clear the map out. Alright, I gotta try the fast area attack. I haven't done that yet. Wow, that sucked. He's got that George Lucas goiter. This is crazy overkill. I mean, that's Rorschach's whole thing. He just, like, murders the fuck out of people. Is he still alive? No. Okay. Oh, I guess he was. Is he gonna kick him again? Oh, no. He died that time. Wasn't, you know, he's not far off. It's his mask is made out of a wedding dress, right? Oh god.
That was a lucky shot, Max.
Please don't let him be like stuck in the environment where I can't hit him. You're not making this any easier, Night Owl.
Gonna carve you like a Thanksgiving.
Alright, alright. I was worried.
I always wonder what's in these
I don't think this game has checkpoints, so if like you get fucked over, you have to start the whole stage over.
Millions of soft people require millions of luxury items.
So true. So true. Rawrschach also hates people from the city. He's literally me.
You are in the wrong neighborhood.
The voice line cut off.
Last words before we kick this shit halfway to Jersey?
Halfway to Jersey. Grab him. Oh, that didn't go the way I'd hoped. This big fat guy just like died from sitting on top of this metal thing for a second. Oh yeah, the health does regenerate. Look at that. Is he still alive? Yep.
This is the worst
No, he's not.
of the worst.
He's dead.
Truly a sad display of wasted youth. What are we doing?
Bro,
so
these guys look
wrong
like they're
that so
30. What are you
innocent
talking about?
What is missing from these boys' lives that gang affiliation becomes their most prized possession?
I like Rorschach's little ascot too. It's very classy. I think I can throw them into these like flaming barrels. This guy's really tough. He's like zipping around me. Whoa! Oh yeah, let's grab that crowbar. Go to town! He died from that. He died from one hit. What a little bitch. Kick him right in his gunt. Alright, we're walking through another dilapidated alley.
Scared of a man wearing pantyhose on his face? All right,
Alright, we're making pretty fast progress. I mean, I knew this game was short, but I guess when you're younger, you don't really notice. I didn't really like think of like, oh, this game is really short when I was a kid. Is he still alive? No, good, good, good. Wow, that's as far as I can throw him. I like that the saving symbol is the Dr. Manhattan thing.
In the gang, it seems like
It's a nice
there's
touch.
two ways out. Prison or worse. Sadly for most of these punks, their gang is their one true family.
Yet their greatest crime, failure to rise above and make something of themselves. Inexcusable.
So true, Rorschach. He's just dropping truth nukes the whole game.
This is gonna get ugly.
I take you down. I run this.
Oh no! An enemy actually fought back. Oh my gosh, Rawrschach won't dodge for some reason. What did I do, dude? Nothing I could do. I did nothing wrong. I'm hitting buttons. Alright, let's get climbing. Let's do a little monkey climb.
Hold on a minute.
This is the fastest Rawrschach moves in the whole game. I mean, they put in, like, little details, but if they wanted to really capture the essence of the comic, what they needed to do is have really boring, long, multi-page fake articles about ornithology. Did I read any of the prequel Watchmen comics? I only read the Ozymandias one. What did that do? Rage mode upgrade. I now automatically counter. Whoa. Okay, well, the game is cooked. Yeah, I read the Ozymandias one because Jay Lee did the art for that. And it was okay. I didn't hate it. I think, you know, it's kind of like Star Wars. I'm comparing fucking Watchmen to Star Wars. You know, if you don't like all this supplementary material, the original author didn't make it, so it doesn't really matter. It's like, you can only, like, Star Wars really is like, without George Lucas, it's like, who really cares that much? It's good, if it's good, it's good, if it's not, it doesn't really matter, because, you know, the original creator had no hand in it. Oh, this auto countering is gonna, it's lit. We're gonna fuck up these guys for the rest of the game. I like that your combos carry over from hitting one guy to another. That's pretty neat. I don't know if I'd call it fair. Do I have to hit a switch? I do. Hey, buddy, you were a big help back there. Oh, right. We came this way.
Everything go okay?
Problem solved. Time to move.
If I were to read any more of the before Watchmen stuff, I might read the comedian because he's one of the most interesting characters. Like, everyone likes Rawrschach because he's cool and he makes like the good moral choice at the end. But the comedian, I think, is like an interesting character that doesn't really get a lot of time to shine outside of flashbacks. Where he shoots a pregnant woman. Hey, what's up, fucker Carlson? How's it going? We're just playing Watchmen. The end is nigh.
Hostiles up ahead. Rorschach don't look like much, but I seen him lose it before, and it ain't pretty.
You went outside today. I did that yesterday, so I'm hungover. I wish I didn't have to take their weapons every time I counter them. I don't want a fucking glass bottle when I have a baseball bat. I feel like that would have just, like, cracked his skull open. Like, I don't think, like, the extra hit is really necessary. Now, while it is based on a big boy graphic novel, and it is very violent. I don't think this game gets the title of Edge Kino. It doesn't have any metal music. The swearing is not excessive enough. No one in this game is absolutely shredded besides Dr. Manhattan, who appears for 1 second. Although, it does get Edge Kino points because the entire second half of the game is filled with, like, dominatrixes. I hope that I'm not backtracking. This area is kind of confusing. No, okay, good.
Path leads to amusement park entrance. Unfortunately.
Hey, look, it's Vite Industries. That's a reference. Faux Kino. No, it's just like, it's a good. This is Jimmy the Gimmick, huh?
You're out of places to run, Jimmy, and you're starting to piss us off.
Quit while you can still walk.
Forget it, Faceless. There's always a way out.
Only way out of here is pavement.
Shit. Look. Wait. Let's be reasonable.
Come on, Jackie, let's be rational here. It's Kino. It's just not Edge Kino. It doesn't have the hallmarks of Edge Kino.
I can't hold this forever, Jimmy. If you're gonna talk, it better be now.
Okay, sure. Whatever you want.
Where can we find Underboss?
Where else? Back in his old underground hideout.
Thought that property been auctioned off with the rest of his assets.
Well, whoever bought it must be letting him use it, because that's where I was told to deliver the hardware.
What hardware? Who told you to? I don't get it. That cable was designed to hold 5 times that much weight. There's no way it should have snapped on its own. Something or somebody must have cut it.
Paranoid. Still alive. For now.
Let's call for an ambulance to pick
I
up
mean,
what's
that's
left of Jimmy.
really fortunate. He just got. He dropped like 200 feet after getting hit with a roller coaster.
Appropriate.
Dragon Ball Super and Dragon Ball Minus suck because the original author was involved and it fucks with the original story. I mean, yeah, but that's just like the creator losing their touch. That's not,
I always thought it was
I don't think that invalidates, like, the value of the original creator being involved.
to base his operations in the sewer. But considering how long it took to locate his hideout back in the day, I guess it worked for him. That said, Underboss coming back here now seems too obvious.
I had, like, a 45-year-old single mom computers class teacher that was into Watchmen.
Could see it in his eyes.
It's very,
Underboss escapes
it appeals to the pseudo-intellectual mindset. Like, that's why big fat comic nerds in the 80s really glomped onto it. Like, oh, see, comics are for grown-ups. It's got violence, and it has nudity, and it's got bad words. You don't remember a lot of Rawrschach personality, but he does have an insane, awesome design. He is, he's just like, kind of like a Spurg. He's like a 4chan anon. Well, a 2007 4chan anon, not a 2025 4chan anon. It was the 80s Rogue One. Yeah, exactly. Taking a medium that was... It was never explicitly just for kids. But, like, you know, it had to be a superhero adjacent for comic book readers to be like, oh, it's actually for grown-ups.
And what do they want with us?
Oh, I love turning valves. I love turning valves in video games.
Ready or not, Rorschach?
He just gets the shit kicked out of him. I forgot that there's, like, Special Forces guys. This is my least favorite level in the game, because this is the one that always fucks up my attempts at getting the speedrun trophy. And this is a PSN game, so you don't get a platinum for completing it. You just get 12 trophies, and that's it. These guys are, like, Special Forces guys, but they talk like they use the same lines as the generic thugs. My town is full of NPCs. They need a municipal holiday to tell them to go for a walk. Yeah. You know, what the fuck is going on here? I don't know. You should just be exercising as often as possible, whenever time permits. You shouldn't just, I don't know, you shouldn't have to make a show of it.
Better brace yourself.
Roar. Wait, this is just like the Darkness, because the Darkness also has a sewer level, well, an abandoned subway level, where you're fighting Special Forces guys. Oh, knives, yeah. That's not how a knife works. He's just like hitting them with the handle. I need some backup, please. Can't believe Alan Moore is British. Thought he was American. No, no, no. You're thinking of Frank Miller. That's why he made that awesome comic book where Batman beats up terrorists. Alan Moore is a Brit. That explains a lot. Yeah, you can be like 50 IQ and people will think you're really smart if you talk with a British accent. Why else would V for Vendetta be set in London?
Maybe you can find a way to get some of these doors open.
I don't think any amount of like super suit nonsense is going to let you lift that gate. Frank Miller is flawed, but we respect Frank Miller in this. Yeah, I mean, I like Dark Knight Returns. He's just like a crotchety old man now who looks like he looks like if Stephen Hawking could walk. And he's really bad at drawing. Like, I can draw about as well as Frank Miller can. But you know what? I'll take it. I'll take the creativity.
Let's take this motherfucker down. First one to stick him earns a bonus.
Whoa! That was Roger Smith. I don't think he was in a lot at this time. Let's all watch while he stabs our friend in the head. Out of the way, I need to finish that guy off. Sorry, I see the chat's rolling. I'm just locked in. These guys actually are kind of tough, and the knives do a lot of damage. Yeah, they give Rawrschach a lot of combos, but then like once you've got a melee weapon, the combos just go out the window. Frank Miller art is shit. It wasn't even good when he was a good artist. I know his art is really bad, but I'll take it. I'll like I said, I'll take bad art for the sake of the creativity he has on display. Wait. Can I go back down? Is there something over here? I just don't want to miss anything. Daredevil show owes like half of its cool ideas to Miller. That's true. Sounds bad out of context. What did I say? I don't even remember. Oh, well, the gates are just opening on their own now.
Good to see you again, Dan.
Better to have someone around to watch.
Look, I'm in the mines of Moria. Nah, he's just a normal-looking ginger man.
Don't let any of them escape to warn Underboss we're here. Too close to lose him now.
Convenient.
It is kind of funny in the movie seeing Jackie Earle Haley with like bright red dyed hair. because Zack Snyder has no chill when it comes to color correction.
You're in school. Shit for brains.
Still gotta watch Rebel Moon. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It's probably awesome because it's Zack Snyder ripping off Star Wars and Dune, so that's probably epic, and I'll love it. And it's like 10 hours long. I hope he releases like the super Zack Snyder cut, and it's like 1,000,000 hours long, and you have to dedicate the rest of your life to watching Rebel Moon. There's some insane-looking sewers. Yeah, well, you know, this is New York, the city that never stops shitting. As I learned from eating fucking street food yesterday. I've been shitting all morning. How about you shut the fuck up, Dan, while I grab a knife? Rebel Moon reaction stream. It'll probably just be me like, oh man, Zack Snyder, 300 IQ, he's a genius. He can do no wrong in my eyes. So that's just my assumption of what I'm gonna think about it when I watch it. You gotta finish that guy off. Yeah, that jerk. I gotta get him off my back. This guy's not even helping. He's just watching. Any other cool one-liners you got for me? Come on. Hit me with some pearls of wisdom here. Alright. You did not amuse me anymore, and so you must have died. Rawrschach has red hair in the comics. Yes! But, Jackie Earle Haley was like, what, like, pushing, like, 40 by the time the movie came out? So it was like, his hair was probably, like, mostly gray anyway. Actually, I think he's bald. I don't even remember. They just put, like, a weird hairpiece on him, and it looked odd. Come on, Night Owl. Oh, I think I have to open this door, and he's just gonna stand there while I figure it out.
I'll be back. Wait here a minute.
There's only one way. There's only one way I'm talking, Rawrschach. I don't think your bottom is enough. Sorry, just taking a sip of coffee. Yeah, I think it was maybe like a teenager when it came out. I don't know. It's definitely like I am 14 and this is deep. Like when you watch Watchmen for the first time. It's like, oh my god, Richard Nixon is in it, and he's been elected 500 times? Wow. I'm so glad we have an elderly British man to give us his opinions on American politics 10 years after they happened. Oh yeah, this is the best combo in the game. It's a pain in the ass to pull off because enemies can interrupt you, but when you can pull it off, it's very good. Have you read the Preacher comics? No. Didn't they make a movie on that? Or maybe I'm thinking of The Spirit. Never mind.
Every time I come down here, it takes me days to get the stink out of my boots.
This is a big empty room. I bet a bunch of guys are going to come running in. Oh my gosh. A bunch of guys showed up. Like 100 guys. This looks like an Arkham fight. If the Arkham games were good, they would have let you do co-op like this game does. So I'm afraid that Watchmen: The End is Nigh mogs the entire Arkham quadrilogy. Alright, let me go with Super Saiyan. You are one dead motherfucker. Yeah, do that same move again. It looked really cool the first time. How's Night Owl doing? How's he doing against one guy? Just getting the shit kicked out of him. He's not fighting back at all. Oh, there you go. You got him now. Good work, buddy. I'll lend you a hand here.
Better brace yourself. This is gonna get ugly.
You're going to stream Sunday service after this? Why not? Arkham wishes it was this game. Honestly, yeah. Look, I mean, you know, Arkham has like a bunch of stupid, lame characters like the Joker and the Riddler and Killer Croc and Harley Quinn, but this game has the Underboss and Jimmy the Gimmick. I gotta do a lot of dodging here because these motherfuckers will cut you down quick. Oh, whoa! I'm getting punched in the head. Oh boy, they got me and I ragdolled. Oh, there is a checkpoint. Okay. More games would be better if they had co-op like this. It's so true, though. The guy from It, who made It Takes Two and Split Fiction, he ripped this game off. Let's be real here. They made a TV show of Preacher. It's done by the same crew that does The Boys. It's not super accurate, but I actually enjoyed it quite a lot. Is it better than The Boys? Because I did not... Like, I watched the first season and it was like, it was fine. Not in love with it. How far back are we? What the fuck? Batman is too stupid to call the Justice League for help. That is true. That is why Batman is the worst superhero.
I wish I would have thought twice before suggesting we take the sewer.
All right, yeah, okay, we're right out here. Okay, so I just gotta dodge more. What's up, Kieran? How's it going? I know you'll be streaming your weirdo time travel game in about an hour. So, we gotta wrap this up. We gotta finish off Underboss in the next hour. I'm gonna do my awesome dodge. They're not ready for me to just dodge repeatedly. I'm so good at this game. I'm like a master of this. Come on, come on. I need you to actually do the dodge, Rawrschach, you dumb motherfucker. Alright, now I got my Super Saiyan mode, so I can just auto-dodge and do nothing. You're gonna what? Nothing. You're gonna do fucking nothing, that's what. You got a new adapter for your PC and automatically your TV picture is way better. Such a simple fix, I didn't even know about it for months. Are you streaming off your TV? The boys are all here. Evan's in the chat too, sometimes, but he's probably busy working on something. When he should be in my chat, glazing my awesome Watchmen: The End is Nigh skills. Alright, we got Super Saiyan mode again. I'm gonna kick the shit out of these motherfuckers. Second time's the charm. Rawrschach, that's not how a knife works. Shut the fuck up, Night Owl. You took out like one guy. Wow. I wonder what that's for. I don't remember what half the achievements in this are for.
Left or right?
You're scripting, but you are... I knew it. I knew he couldn't tap out. Who could resist the allure of the epic Watchmen movie tie-in video game? Shadows of... Is that really the name? I wasn't able to catch your last stream. I told Kieran in DMs I was in Brooklyn yesterday. And then I drank too much and am feeling hungover today. Where are we going? What's our next move? There's got to be like a pipe or a switch or something. Was it directly in front of me? It was directly in front of me as soon as I came out from the door. Yeah, Maverick. Movie tie-in video game. But this one has soul. Damn right, Brooklyn. You know, as they say in Brooklyn, early to bed, early to catch the worm. Or is it the bagel? They're just watching me do this. They're just watching me bend this guy over and break his arm. Got his ass. You unironically love several movie tie-in games were best. They're very soulful because they had to work on a really limited time crunch. But they also, in a lot of cases, the developers wanted to make something good. So that's how you wind up with stuff like Spider-Man 2. Where they just copy-paste the entire map of Manhattan into a video game. Made a whole video. I saw the Van Helsing tie-in video. I still want to play that one. Are the health packs cans of beans? No, if they knew anything about Watchmen lore, they would have given Rawrschach his iconic cans of beans. We're all going over the edge. Woohoo! Don't you fucking hit me. Don't you stab me. Nope. Nice try. Who needs combos? So mad they brought back Aqua Teen Hunger Force instead of making Aqua Unit Patrol Squad 2. Or Aqua Uno something, whatever, wherever. I didn't even have to go over here. You need a big stinky fart and your tummy makes funny sounds in the Bronx. Call that a rumble in the Bronx. No. Well, Maverick saw my tweet earlier. I ate some street food. And I also had a lot of... what brand is it? Whatever the brand is that does Tabasco. I thought it was regular Tabasco sauce. I didn't realize it was scorpion sauce. So I put a lot on there. Instead of just like a few dabs of it, which I would normally do with a hotter hot sauce, and I was in a lot of pain for a good few minutes. What's up, Carver? Everyone's tapping in late in the afternoon. Literally, ha 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 ha. Wow, these guys are really professional. Eating halal street food is very dangerous. It is. But my fiance is a vegetarian, so it works out for her because she gets to have falafel. I went with lamb, which was probably a mistake.
I'm gonna stop you like a cockroach.
I made that sound that Rorschach's making on the toilet today. This guy's just dodging me. He's not letting me grab him. Little dickhead. Use my epic stun combo. And then throw you. And then he went the wrong way somehow. I yearn for Ricky. It's so true. I'm waiting for my next paycheck, but I'm going to order some because that shit ain't cheap. But I will use discount code Billy for 10% off Ricky's hot sauce. And then I will post myself making something with Ricky's delicious hot sauce. It was probably one of the rats that came out after dark. It was really weird. We went to one food stand, and then the guy just like yelled across the street at a guy on another food stand and just pointed over there and told us to go there. And I was like, okay. Oh yeah, Aqua Teen Hunger Force : movie film intended for theaters. I loved that movie. I have it on DVD. They need to put that shit on Blu-ray stat. That needs to be in the Criterion collection. Why did it make a stabbing sound when I stepped on it? You have backup. He's just watching me do this. He's just letting me stab you to death. Oh my god, please don't clip through the wall. I've actually had that happen. Where, I clipped and, like, Rorschach just, like, flew in the air and I died. Pulp Fiction ass food moment. Oh, electric. Oh, look, there's a rat. I could eat him. There's clearly water on the ground. Why am I not being electrocuted? Wow, solved that puzzle.
Still need to flush more water.
What are you doing up there, Night Owl? There he goes. Come on, buddy. Need you to wake up.
All right. Looks like we're on the right track. But we still need to flush more water.
It's not, they're really like really fucking like bending my brain here. I can't figure this out. We only attack one at a time. Wait for your turn, fellow henchman. I mean, that's true. I remember in the donkey video he did for the Sopranos game, he said, you know how in video games the enemies usually wait their turn? Well, in this game they all just attack you all at once.
Is it possible that Underboss didn't actually hire these mercenaries? I mean, could he be working with someone else?
Seems possible. Breakout was cool.
We still need to flush more water. Night Owl also had street food. I mean, this game is set in New York, so he probably did. Although it was the 60s, so would it even be halal food? What kind of street food? It would be like some glizzies? I did have a glizzy today. It was that shit, that slapped. That's exactly what I needed. And of course I coated him in hot sauce. Sopranos' road to respect is peak realism. Yeah, I mean, you have to go get fat Italian dudes deli sandwiches. It's 1-to-1 with real life. Got cooked in Mega Man 7 final boss. Chat, this is straight ass. Like actual Mega Man 7 or Mega Man X7? Alright, we finished Chapter 4. We're almost done. I'm pretty sure we could beat this before Kieran's stream.
Slug-like underboss hire an army of mercenaries while in stir.
I'm gonna crack open a seltzer.
Hey, someone's in there.
I did not have a chili dog. No, I don't have chili. I've never been good at making it myself.
Not for long.
Actual Mega Man 7. I hate the base Mega Man series. They're so hard and they're so bullshit. Like, you could say what you want about Mega Man X, but Mega Man, the main series, is fucked.
Forget about me. He made me tell him. Tell where I'm supposed to meet them.
Meet who?
Those reporters. Woodward and Bernstein. He's going to kill them.
Where? When?
Construction site. 39th and Charlton. 3 a.m. He's crazy. You've gotta stop him before...
He's gone.
Disturbing. Why would Associate Director of FBI meet secretly with those two agitators? What info did he...
That's how I walk.
And why would Underboss kill to get it?
Mega Man OG is fun, actually. Well, Mega Man 8 maybe, because it has all the moves in it from Mega Man X. Who done these comic book panels? I don't know. I think it was obviously done to look like Dave Gibbons.
3 a.m. is only minutes away.
Who, I think he did Broken Sword, right?
Thing we can do.
Because Dave Gibbons did the art for the original Watchmen, so I assume that's what they're emulating. If they didn't outright get him to do the art for this. Oh, I totally forgot this chapter existed. Oh, wait, no. I think this is the last chapter, and then we just get up to the construction site. This guy is not taking damage. Mega Man games are as hard as shit. I can't even beat them with the rewind features. No, there's no pattern. There's no getting good at them. It's completely random the way stuff moves in those games. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Dave Gibbons did Broken Sword around the same time. Okay. We're just murdering, like, hordes and hordes of police in the street. They got pretty, like, swag jackets, though. NYPD could actually use, like, a glow-up from this game.
He'll need to pay for his research.
I love both Mega Man. They have special place deep inside me.
Try to avoid the cops here might be
I mean, my favorite Mega Man game isn't even really a Mega Man game. It's a Mega Man Legends, which is like an RPG. It's weird. It's only checkpoints here in the collection, no rewind. Yeah, rewind would be nice. Oh, no, Fucker Crossing. That's chapter 2. That's episode 2. Episode 1, you're not doing any of that. Yeah, Mega Man Legends is fucking awesome. I literally don't remember this entire chapter.
Must resist arrest at all costs. These cops should be fighting the scum in the city instead. Their batons will go to better use with me.
I know how to do that. We're almost at the end of the game. Why are you telling me how to do that?
Requesting immediate assistance. After we're done.
I mean, now it makes more sense why the cops really wanted to, like, get Rawrschach in the movie, because, like, he's just, like, killing the entire police precinct. He was actually a consultant for the Watchmen movie. Yeah, Snyder recreated a lot of the panels shot for shot. Which for some reason people didn't like. Some people, well, you can't just imitate a comic book in a movie. And it's like, yeah, but if a comic book is a visual medium, why wouldn't you want to copy the visuals in another visual medium? It's a very dumb argument for why people didn't like the movie. Literally, I just kicked him in the ass. So true. there is a law against freaks like me that's established in the movie and the comic. Vigilantes are outlawed, but being a big fat gang member isn't for some reason. Comic's always previous because it was supposed to be disrespectful and make his own version. True, true. He just made it out. He made it because he loved the source material, and that was not acceptable in Hollywood. That was, yeah, Nolan's in this. Roger Craig Smith. An unfortunate amount of Yuri Lowenthal as well. Crispin Freeman voices Dr. Manhattan, even though they got the actual actors from the movie for Night Owl and Rorschach. What the fuck was that? Fred Tatasciore shows up for some of the fat guys. Which is fair, he has a good fat guy voice. I just rolled him to death. This is just like Sonic the Hedgehog. Look how they spelled douchebag. That was weird. Can they go up the ladder? Was I supposed to fight them? Whatever. You love Roger too. I know. We are aware. He is the second best voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. Speaking of. Review Ben Bozo.
Not only is he an escaped convict, but he's got a lot more to answer for now. He's got to be brought to justice.
Let's get moving.
I love when a video game like cuts to a little cutscene when you're climbing stuff, like the Chronicles of Riddick games. It's completely unnecessary. How about I ignore you completely? They do so many video games do the ladder slide thing, and I think if I attempted it in real life, I would probably fall and break my spine. But part of me wants to try. It seems so fun. I love a good ragdoll. They always make me so happy. He's a great Chris Redfield. He's, as far as I'm concerned, he's the only one. Oh, context-sensitive jump mechanics. Very cool. Let's stun him and throw him off the roof. Nice try, idiot. I'll play Dying Light the Beast for him, even though it'll probably suck. I've never played Dying Light. I've mentioned this before, but I'm so over zombies as a genre. I don't, even if something is really good, I just have no interest in it. Like, I've heard Dying Light is amazing, but it's just like I can't bring myself to actually like play an open world zombie game. I'll just replay Dead Rising, because Dead Rising is almost a perfect game.
Maybe these guys will just let us pass.
That guy didn't even swing at me and I countered him. That's how good I am at countering. Okay, he countered me. Fuck this guy. I'm going Altered Beast mode. Why did the lights turn off? Oh, the helicopter must have left. You know what? Let's get closer to the edge of the roof and just throw them off. Shut the fuck up, Dan. I did not even press the button to counter the guy that time. I'm gonna cut you? This is a cop! He doesn't even have a knife! Roger recommended the game to me, and I played it exclusively because he did. Never played 2, though. I hope. Supposedly, the second one was ass. Seen the new fan-made RE movie with the old cast? What old cast? Like the old voice cast? Or, like, the actual actors from that goofy intro scene from the original game? Yeah, it was a lucky shot when I stomped you to death. I got lucky. This game is really making me want to watch more of The Penguin. I'm like halfway through it. That show is so good.
I need some backup, please.
Shut the fuck up. No, the old cast from the OG. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'd watch that. Why am I doing a stomp animation for a guy who's standing up? Can I climb down? I don't want to like fall to my death. Because you can fall to your death in this game. For some reason.
Split up. Better chance to avoid detection.
They're recycling the music from the first level because they didn't have enough money for like a 4th or 5th music track, I guess.
Must be close now. 39th and Charlton.
Wait, is there any collectibles? Can I upgrade my rage anymore? I'm an angry gamer. I need to upgrade my rage. They got Chris, Barry, Wesker, and Rebecca. Isn't the guy who played Barry literally named Barry? Or is that just the voice actor? That cop's just running in circles. I like that he changed his tune really quick. I don't really watch fan films much, just because I don't know. If you have the capacity to make something, why don't you just make something original? Like, I don't really fuck with like fan games much either, because I just don't get it. Although back in the day, I did download like Sonic fan games because I thought they were cool. But, you know, I have so many Sonic games I could play, I don't really need to. I don't want to hit the point of no return. I'm just trying to find collectibles. So I'm assuming that's the point of no return because cops came running at me. Back the blue and all that. Isn't Rawrschach a pro-cop in the comic? I forget. It's been a good couple of years since I rewatched the movie, or I've only read the book once. We want proper movies from the RE universe. It's going to be an hour long. Nah, he's called Greg Smith. Okay, there is someone in the credits for Barry that's just named Barry, I swear. I think that's the voice actor, though. Well, maybe that's like a pseudonym, and if I was that voice actor, I would also want my name stricken from the records, because boy, oh boy, his performance is really interesting. Why is this? What is this, like, purple light? Where is it even? It's coming from that window. What's going on in the purple room? I can just flow into this combo infinitely. Alright, moving on. Use your iconic door-opening powers, Night Owl, so I can proceed with the video game. Was actually a principal in a school and only ever got recognized once before 2022 as Barry. Two kids asked, "Were you in a game?" And he said yes, and they left. That's kind of weird. He probably had like gray hair at that point.
39th and Charlton.
What's this?
Almost there.
Mirrors.
Paid for his sins.
Mirrors. I'm not finding any collectibles. We might be in for a rough ride when we get to Underboss. I guess that's the end of that stage. Wesker actor didn't know anything about Resident Evil until 2022. When they get him in to play the game with Chris and Greg, he says, "I don't understand what any of this is about." Yeah, he just kind of like showed up and said, he said, "Chris, this way." And then he slicks his hair.
Top of the line. Well worth the... Huh? Son of a bitch. What the fuck is this?
Game's over, Underboss.
Damn it. Looks like we're too late to save Woodward and Bernstein.
No, wait. You got this wrong. I didn't do this. I was set up.
Like you set us up back at your hideout.
My hideout? I ain't been there for years.
Tell it to the judge.
I ain't been there for years.
Go back inside.
Your choice.
Alright, we're up to the final boss. Alright, there's 6 chapters. I thought there were 5. Stupid me. So we just like run around this like construction site and fight dudes until we get to the roof, and then that's when we fight them.
Let's see if you two can keep up in those fancy dress outfits.
His hair looks a lot more like Heihachi
Underboss.
in game.
Let him get away.
Grab Underboss. Oh, he got away already.
This is easy. Better watch your step, pussies.
Wow. Underboss moves deceptively well for a man of his size.
Prison taught Underboss to play hard to get.
I'd love to stay, but you two just piss me off. Later, assholes.
They're really trying with this dialogue.
Calling for backup, huh? Can't say we expected a fair fight from you.
Focus on Underboss. Muscle.
Why are these guys all in like... Are these supposed to be construction uniforms? Because they look like prison inmates. There's Nolan North again. Trying to throw them all off the roof. I missed! Get up.
You'll have to catch me first. See you later, heroes.
Whoa, he said that with such contempt. He really owned me. See you later, heroes.
I could use some immediate assistance.
Shut the fuck up. You weren't even fighting anyone. Get over yourself. Watchmen writing if it was good. See you later, heroes.
I'd love to stay, but you two just piss me off. Later, assholes.
Well, now he's recycling dialogue now.
New York, boys. Look what Santa brought us. You're in a world of hurt.
Better watch your step, pussies.
This is easy. All he's doing is running, and he's running to the roof, which is probably not the smart move. How are you supposed to get away? So one time, while me and my brother were playing this in co-op, we climbed the ladder at the same time, and it glitched out, and Rawrschach just appeared in midair outside of the skyscraper and fell and died. It was very weird. Better watch your step, pussies. I hope we get to hear that a couple dozen more times.
This is too easy. They never beat down.
What a noise. What a noise to make.
Can't run forever.
Is that as fast as you can go? I'm almost walking here.
Oh my gosh, he's walking here.
Would someone please just execute these motherfuckers?
Maybe if you gave, like, any of your henchmen, like, a gun. Just one. Just one gun. Recycling dialogue to reinforce the message. Yeah, he's, that's not, an error in the game. That's just, on purpose. Like, it's really, like, so you know what he means business when he tells you the same thing over and over again. Oh my gosh, I just levitated in the air. I'm having flashbacks of just instantly dying for no reason. What is happening?
Doesn't matter how many goons you throw at us, Underboss. Once we get through them, you'll be the next to fall.
I'm using Rorschach's iconic telekinesis.
All right, then. Let's settle this with fists. Or more to the point, my fists and your face.
All right.
It's your choice, mister.
He's tough. He's actually like a tough boss, so let's see how this goes.
Rawrschach, you can't hit Underboss in the back. He's protected by his gear.
I like that he does like a cartoon wind-up punch.
Not so fast.
Grab Underboss. Don't let him get away.
Don't even bother saying it, Rorschach. You're just gonna let him run away anyway. There he goes. Yeah, Arkham games do some firearms. This lacks that, huh? Yeah, yeah. You know, we're in a crime-ridden New York City that just so happens doesn't have any guns at all.
Say hello to my little friends.
I don't know if you guys got that reference. He said, say hello to my little friends. That's a subtle reference to a film you guys might not have heard of called Scarface. It's a little bit obscure, but in the right circles, you might have heard about it. Alright, let's punch some dudes with my rage mode. Punch under. Look at that! Why does a glass bottle fuck him up like that?
Only way to get to the boss is through me, huh? Grab Underboss. Don't let him get away.
Time is coming, Underboss.
Yes, interrupt my combat so I can watch him climbing a ladder. Very important. Running away and saying, here I go. Yeah, it's like some Dick Dastardly shit.
Anytime you want to lend a hand, partner, feel free.
Scarface? Well, isn't that the Lion King? No. You might not remember him. It's a Cigar Face. Because he smokes cigars, you know?
Call the strippers, 'cause it's time for some pole dancing.
It does look like... There's been a few times where me and my brother played this game and that line failed to deliver all the way, so he just said, it's time for some pole dancing.
Grasping at straws, Underboss. Why don't you give it up?
Technique sloppy.
This is the actual, like, end of the boss fight. Look at... Night Owl's just getting the shit kicked out of him. I like that the final boss of the epic Watchmen game is like a fucking caveman in a three-piece suit. Night Owl's just not doing anything. It's so good.
Look out for the flamethrower.
Gotta stay away from flames.
I think he can kill his own guys with the flamethrower too.
Try to get him off balance. Maybe try
Oh right, you have to throw thugs at him. You gotta do the thug thrower. Oh my god, he just like bit off my health like it was nothing. Oh my gosh. This game is like absurd.
Never mind the other guy.
The entire premise of Watchmen is what if superheroes were real? Well, they would be fighting a 9-foot tall creature with a flamethrower on top of a skyscraper.
I owe you a little something from last time, you shitheel. A little something from 6.
I'm not trying to counter you. I'm trying to get this fucking guy off my back. Sorry guys, I can see the chat moving. I gotta lock in here. Oh, I got my rage mode. Fuck yeah. Whoa, I'm getting motion sickness.
Henchmen easily dispatched. Your time is coming, underboss.
Is that the best you can do?
Oh my gosh, oh man, I'm having such a blast. This is so stupid. Man, I love it. I love it to see him get knocked on his ass. I gotta not die though. If he hits me one more time, I might instantly die. Yeah, we got rage mode. All right. That was a waste. I just hit him once. Italian Heihachi with a flamethrower can somehow jump 6 feet, but a bit of swinging makes him sick.
The Sing Sing flag football team is missing its tight end.
Rawrschach, stop spinning around. What the fuck are you doing?
I need some backup, please.
I'm not trying to grab you. I thought that was the idea. This is every Arkham boss, by the way. They're always just like a slightly tougher thug.
Time to give it up.
That was a real line that they made Patrick Wilson say. Okay, maybe he's a lot easier when the frame rate isn't like halved by playing in split screen.
Let's go, big man. You've got a lot to answer for.
I'm telling you, you got the wrong guy. The person you should be looking for is...
Amateurs.
See anything?
Nothing. Whoever took out Underboss is long gone.
Why didn't he fire on us? We were wide open.
Obvious. We weren't his targets. Whatever just happened here, we've been played. Played hard.
Like some kind of video game.
Hey, it's that guy from the movie.
Rawrschach's journal, November 8th, 1972. 3 innocent men dead. What's left of those 2 scumbags is still breathing. Tricky Dick is back in White House, and world is once again safe for democracy. But for how long? How long until day dawns when good men like Night Owl and I will not be there to do what's right? To turn tide? How long until darkness finally wins?
Alright, we did it. Let me catch up on the chat. Super dangerous, don't run with your hands in your pockets. Yeah, you probably fall face first and knock all your teeth out. They realized they had no money to make the game, so they just copy-pasted the boss fight 4 times in a row and called it a day. Do you think Alan Moore regrets not writing Dr. Manhattan R-word Rorschach like the Joker too? Do an impression of Movie Bob reviewing live-action Johnny Test spin-off. I don't know enough about Johnny Test to know what any of that means. Surely someone during playtesting said, "This goes on for too long, guys. We should cut this down." No, you need to understand it's perfectly refined because there's an achievement for beating the game in 80 minutes. So they have to drag out that underboss fight to make sure that you like gotta have it down perfectly. So was the game good or it's fine? It's, you know, you have to understand this was like a $20 download, I think. I don't even think it was $20, maybe like 15. So, you know, for the time, it's fine. It looks pretty good, honestly. And 6 chapters at about, let's see, the stream's been going about 2.5 hours. Not terrible. Not terrible. They did have stuff in there to make it replayable. If I replay it as Night Owl, he plays completely differently. So they put in that. There's co-op. It's pretty good. I'm probably not going to do the second half today, but next time I have time for a free stream, we'll do episode 2, just because it's another like one sitting type of game. Can I just skip this? I guess I can. Okay. All right. So that's the end of episode 1. Thanks everyone who came out and watched. Kieran is going to be streaming some weird time travel PS2 game with a lot of cutscenes, is what he told me. So check that out. I might be able to tap into the chat for a bit too. But hopefully I'll see you guys all on Tuesday, where I will be streaming more. Oh no, I won't be streaming Mass Effect on Tuesday. I'll have to make another day of the week to do stream. I'm going to a thing. So I'll figure that out. I'll post it on Twitter, and I'll post it on the community notes page, so that you'll know when I'm streaming this week. It just won't be on Tuesday. So you missed like the entire stream. You should get a watch, man. We'll meet on Tuesday for S. No, it's not gonna be Tuesday. I'll post when I can. It should be around the same time though. Co-op on Thursday, yeah. Alright guys,